If you're over the age of 60, there's one truth about your health that very few people ever tell you. Your heart has already been beating for more than 6 decades, working non-stop day and night, without asking for anything in return. But here's the catch. At this stage of life, your heart becomes more vulnerable. Stroke, heart attack, and other cardiovascular diseases don't appear out of nowhere. They are often the result of daily habits quietly adding up over time. The surprising part. Protecting your heart doesn't always require expensive treatments or complicated routines. In fact, there are simple daily habits, things you can do in just a few minutes each day, that have been proven to cut the risk of stroke and heart attack by nearly half. As a cardiologist, I've seen firsthand how these small adjustments can transform someone's life, giving them more energy, more independence, and more years with their loved ones. So in this video, I'll be sharing the 10 most powerful heart-healthy habits for seniors. These are practical, science-backed steps you can start today, no matter your age or current health condition. And make sure you stay with me until the very end because habit number 1 might surprise you. It sounds so simple that many people ignore it, yet it is what I call nature's strongest medicine for your heart. I guarantee it's something you'll want to put into practice immediately. Habit number 10. Start the day with a heart-healthy breakfast. When it comes to protecting your heart, what you put on your plate in the morning can set the tone for the rest of the day. Unfortunately, many seniors either skip breakfast altogether or settle for something quick and nutrient-poor, like coffee and a pastry. But here's the truth. Your heart thrives when you give it balanced fuel to work with. A heart-healthy breakfast should include 3 simple things. Fiber. Foods like oatmeal, whole grain toast, or fresh fruit. Fiber helps lower cholesterol and keeps your blood vessels clear. Lean protein, eggs, Greek yogurt, or a handful of nuts. Protein stabilizes your blood sugar and keeps you energized. Healthy fats. A few walnuts, almonds, or chia seeds. Research shows that omega-3 fatty acids found in nuts can reduce inflammation and support healthy arteries. Let me give you an example. A bowl of oatmeal topped with blueberries and a sprinkle of walnuts, paired with a glass of low-fat milk. It's simple, quick, and far better for your heart than skipping breakfast or relying on processed pastries. Your heart works around the clock. By giving it high-quality fuel in the morning, you reduce strain, support circulation, and even improve your mood for the day ahead. Habit number 9. Stay hydrated throughout the day. This one seems almost too simple, but it's often overlooked. Drinking enough water. As we age, our sense of thirst diminishes. Seniors may not feel thirsty, but dehydration still occurs, and it can be dangerous. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker. This makes it harder for your heart to pump, and increases the risk of blood clots, strokes, or sudden spikes in blood pressure. I've seen older patients come into the hospital with dizziness, confusion, or even chest discomfort, all caused by something as basic as not drinking enough water. So how much is enough? For most seniors, 6 to 8 cups of water per day is a safe target. That's around 1.5 to 2 liters. If you have kidney or heart conditions, your doctor may suggest a slightly different amount, but the principle is the same. Consistent hydration is critical. And no, coffee, soda, or alcohol don't count. In fact, they can dehydrate you further. If you want variety, herbal teas or water infused with lemon, cucumber, or mint are refreshing alternatives. Make it a habit. Fill a large bottle in the morning and aim to finish it by evening. Think of it as oiling the engine of your car. Without it, things break down quickly. Habit number 8. Control your salt intake. If there's one flavor seniors often crave, it's salt. And I get it. As we age, our taste buds become less sensitive, making food seem bland without extra seasoning. But here's the catch. Too much salt is one of the leading contributors to high blood pressure, which directly raises your risk of stroke. The recommended daily sodium intake for adults is about 1,500 milligrams. To put that in perspective, a single fast food burger can contain nearly that much. Processed foods like canned soups, deli meats, and frozen dinners are often loaded with hidden salt. The solution isn't to make your meals tasteless, it's to get creative. Use natural herbs and spices. garlic, ginger, lemon juice, black pepper, turmeric, or fresh herbs like parsley and basil. These not only add flavor but also provide their own health benefits. Another tip: taste your food before automatically adding salt. Many people shake salt on their plate out of habit, not necessity. Remember, lowering your salt intake isn't just about avoiding high blood pressure today. It's about keeping your arteries flexible and reducing the long-term wear and tear on your heart. Habit number 7. Gentle daily movement. When most people hear the word exercise, they imagine running on a treadmill or lifting heavy weights. But for seniors, keeping your heart strong doesn't mean punishing workouts. What matters most is consistent daily movement. Research shows that even 30 minutes of light to moderate physical activity each day can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease. Walking, cycling, swimming, or practicing Tai Chi all count. The key is to keep your body in motion and your circulation active. Let me tell you a story. One of my patients, a 72-year-old retired teacher, started walking for 20 minutes every morning after breakfast. At first, she found it difficult. Her knees hurt and she was out of breath. But she kept going, slowly building up. Within 6 months, her blood pressure dropped, she lost 10 pounds, and her energy improved dramatically. Consistency is far more powerful than intensity. You don't need to run marathons. Even gentle stretches, gardening, or dancing in your living room contribute to heart health. The most important thing is to keep moving every day. Habit number 6. Prioritize quality sleep. One of the most underrated habits for heart health is sleep. As we age, our sleep patterns naturally change. Seniors often sleep less deeply or wake up more frequently during the night. But here's why this matters. Your heart heals and recovers during rest. Poor sleep, whether from insomnia, stress, or sleep apnea, increases blood pressure, disrupts hormone balance, and raises inflammation in the body. All of these put extra strain on the heart. The goal should be 6 to 7 hours of restful sleep per night. To achieve that, here are a few practical steps. Stick to a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time. Avoid caffeine or heavy meals within 3 hours of bedtime. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Disconnect from screens at least 30 minutes before bed. The blue light from phones and TVs interferes with melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Some seniors benefit from a calming bedtime ritual, light stretching, reading, or listening to gentle music. Think of sleep as part of your prescription for heart health. Just as important as medication or exercise, it's a daily gift you can give to your heart. Habit number 5. Maintain a healthy weight. Carrying extra weight is one of the heaviest burdens you can place on your heart. Imagine asking your heart to pump blood through an additional 20, 30, or even 40 pounds of tissue every single day. It's like forcing an old engine to pull a trailer it was never designed for. Over time, the strain can lead to high blood pressure, diabetes, and clogged arteries. Studies show that being overweight increases your risk of heart disease by up to 30%. But the good news is, you don't have to chase a perfect number on the scale. What truly matters is keeping your weight in a healthy, stable range for your height and body type. The formula is simple, though not always easy. Eat more vegetables and whole foods. Green, leafy vegetables provide fiber and antioxidants that help cleanse your blood vessels. Cut back on sugar and fried foods. These foods not only add calories but also trigger inflammation inside your arteries. Stay active. Even light daily exercise boosts metabolism and makes weight control more sustainable. I've seen seniors lose just 5 to 10 pounds and notice dramatic improvements. Lower blood pressure, easier breathing, and more energy. Think of weight management as giving your heart room to breathe. The lighter the load, the longer it can keep working for you. Habit number 4. Schedule regular health check UPS. One of the most common mistakes I see is seniors waiting until they feel unwell before going to the doctor. By the time symptoms appear, the problem may already be advanced. Think of your body like a car that has been running for decades. You wouldn't drive a 30-year-old car without regular maintenance, right? The same logic applies to your heart. Routine checkups are the equivalent of tune-ups for your cardiovascular system. At the very least, every 6 months you should check blood pressure, High blood pressure is often silent but extremely dangerous. Cholesterol and blood lipids. To see if plaque may be building in your arteries. Blood sugar. Because diabetes can quietly damage blood vessels. Catching a problem early makes all the difference. I've had patients whose silent high blood pressure was discovered during a routine exam, and that single checkup may have prevented a stroke. Don't think of these appointments as an inconvenience. Think of them as an investment. The earlier you know, the more options you have to stay healthy and avoid emergencies. Habit number 3. Manage stress effectively. We often talk about cholesterol and exercise, but there's another factor that quietly eats away at the heart: chronic stress. When you're under stress, your body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones raise your heart rate, increase blood pressure, and cause inflammation inside your arteries. Over months and years, that damage accumulates, raising your risk of heart attacks and strokes. I once treated a patient who had perfectly normal cholesterol and no major risk factors, yet he developed chest pain and ended up in the ER. The main culprit: years of unresolved stress and anxiety. His heart had been living in overdrive mode for far too long. The solution is not to eliminate stress entirely. That's impossible. Instead, you need healthy outlets. Practice deep breathing or meditation for 5 to 10 minutes a day. Spend time reading, gardening, or doing something creative. Stay connected with friends and family. Social support reduces stress dramatically. Even a short daily walk in fresh air can calm your mind and lower stress hormones. A calm mind equals a calmer heart. Protecting your emotional well-being is just as important as protecting your arteries. Habit number 2. Take your medications consistently. This may sound obvious, but it's one of the most dangerous habits I see among seniors. Stopping medication without medical advice. Many patients tell me, "Doctor, I feel fine now, so I stopped taking my pills." But that's a mistake. Medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes don't just treat symptoms. They control underlying processes that never take a break. When you stop suddenly, your body can rebound with even higher blood pressure or cholesterol than before, leading to strokes or heart attacks. Think of your medication as a seatbelt. You may not feel the danger while driving, but the protection is always there. You wouldn't unbuckle your seatbelt just because you haven't crashed today, right? The same goes for your prescriptions. Always take your medications exactly as prescribed, and if you have concerns, speak with your doctor instead of deciding on your own. This single habit has saved more lives than any other. Habit number 1. Stay socially connected. This might surprise you, but the most powerful heart protector isn't food or exercise. It's human connection. Loneliness is one of the most dangerous conditions for older adults. Studies show that seniors who feel socially isolated have a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, depression, and even early death. Why? Because loneliness creates stress, disrupts sleep, and reduces motivation to take care of yourself. On the other hand, seniors who stay socially engaged, through community groups, volunteering, chatting with friends, or simply spending time with family, live longer and have healthier hearts. Social interaction lowers stress, boosts mood, and keeps you mentally sharp. I remember one patient in her late 70s who joined a local walking club. She told me it wasn't just the exercise that made her feel better. It was the laughter, the conversations, the sense of belonging. That joy kept her motivated, and her heart tests improved significantly within a year. So don't underestimate this final habit. Keep talking, keep laughing, keep connecting. Your heart isn't just a muscle. It's deeply tied to your emotions and your relationships. I know that building and maintaining healthy habits isn't always easy. Many of my patients struggle with the same challenges. Forgetting to take their medication on time, skipping exercise because they feel too tired, or not consistently monitoring their blood pressure. And let's be honest, life only gets busier, even in retirement. That's why I often recommend using a simple health tracking app designed especially for seniors. It's like having a personal assistant in your pocket, reminding you when to take your medication, logging your meals, and even suggesting heart-friendly recipes tailored to your needs. For many of my patients, it's been the little push they needed to stay consistent. I've placed a link in the description below so you can check it out and see if it's right for you. Your heart has been loyal to you for more than 60 years, beating without pause, carrying you through every moment of your life, never once asking for anything in return. Now it's time to give something back. Start with just one habit. Don't wait for chest pain, high blood pressure, or a stroke to force you into change. The best time to care for your heart is today. If this video has been helpful, please share it with your parents, grandparents, or anyone you love. And don't forget to hit subscribe. Because every week, I'll be bringing you more simple science-backed ways to keep your heart strong for years to come.